Welcome back to episode 30. I don't even know what it is. 32, I think. Yes, 32. You ask yourself, John Boy, why don't you know whether it's what episode it is? Well, because after the last episode we disconnected, and then I came through again, and we disconnected at this exact point, so I didn't record a video, and so this is the third time. So we'll try and work our way through, and we've done this bit, and we finally got it. Now, I hope that there's people watching this in the future who have not done this quest, or maybe you're on this quest, or whatever. If for any reason you get to this point and you start the mission, the only way I found to make it not bug is you enter the bike, do some attacks, then get out of the bike, go to the mortars, like on this mortar, shoot some stuff, then on this mortar, shoot some stuff. Keep rotating around. I mean, the bike you're going to have to use most of the time to clear stuff out, and you're going to have a lot of enemies that actually eventually get to you. But it seems if you just stay in the bike, then you will finish the bit, and then when you go to talk, and that cutscene, you'll disconnect. And it disconnected, 3 times. So, yeah, that's the way I found to get rid of it. Whether or not that's an actual fix or not, I don't know. But that's the way I found to do it. So, to be honest, I may even make... I don't know how. I could probably edit the video and just make an actual thing, because I could not. The only things I could find was this was happening in 2013, and ArenaNet said, "Oh yeah, we're working on it. We should have a fix soon," and that was in 2013. So 10 years later, we're still getting the same bug. So I don't know how many people it actually happens to. And one of the viewers said, my old friend that helps me out everywhere. I don't actually know his YouTube name. Storab. He helps me out a lot on Discord. So if you're new and you need to know some stuff, you should come onto our Discord, because he's very helpful. He said to keep moving around because sometimes it happens when you AFK a lot, which could well fit into what I was saying. Because if you're in the bike for an extended period of time, then maybe does it. It has disconnected before on a story mode mission prior to this, and I can't remember which one it was. That reminded me, so these horror mechanics, does that was that the loss of control? I suppose in PvP you should have an immobilized one and a loss of control. You have 2 of them. They're 2 separate things. I always imagine loss of control. That's where I was struggling, because I imagine loss of control and immobilizing as the same thing, but it's not. So we'll kill Archmage Harshaft. Let's nuke. Nuke. Get out of it, Harshaft. He's invulnerable, apparently. Oh, he's turned into a... I don't know what you would call that. Quickly! Run! Damn it! Oh, don't say another one's dead. Here we go. Watch another one die now.
I won't let you have her.
Hold it. I knew Tactician was going to die, because you don't just have a random Tactician. A random foot soldier. Don't have a random foot soldier show up in a main storyline unless he's going to die. My mech's still fighting the good fight. Why is she just looking around? What an absolute... I mean, come on, really? I forgot to move my mic forward. I swear to God, if my beginning is scuffed because I didn't move my mic forward, I'm going to be mad. I mean, at this point, I'm going to just take it.
Burn dead? Ah, poor Sam. Can't believe he's gone. Oh, he was so brave.
He deserves a burial befitting a hero. Will you take him home to Divinity's Reach?
I'll do more than that. Sam was like family to me.
Sam was like a family to me. That's why I stood by and watched him die.
You're still a pack dog for now, but when this is all over, you can run in the fields all day and sleep by my fire at night.
We did it. The hardest part of this game so far was completing the Steel Tide, but we did it. Right, thank God for that. Feels like I reckon that mission, just getting through the disconnects, will be harder than Zaitan. Okay, let's continue on. Where are we going now? Further down to the south. I feel like I should do this. Oh, what I'm going to do is I'm going to... I'll do my budget editing by... will I do my budget edit? Nah, I'm not going to do it. I could clean up these, as far as editing's concerned, I could clean up these episodes by cutting out the run in there. But I feel like, for me personally, when I watch a Let's Play, I kind of want to be there for the whole thing. And I feel like running around, like going to the areas, like I like to talk on the way. And so I feel like running to these areas gives me time to talk. And also, like, if I feel like the way I like to do Let's Plays is almost... Oh no, not a maze. It's almost like just a real time, see what it is, without the edits, without the cuts. You know, this is what you would naturally do when if you were playing yourself. So I feel like that's where I want to. That's the route that I want to take it. I want people to watch and feel like that we've experienced every single thing together, not just the the frustrating things like the deaths and the disconnects and things like that. Because this is what happens. Like real players, when you're playing the game, you don't just edit your way out. So that's the way I like to do it anyway. I mean, we get a few views. We're up to 78 subscribers. So I mean, there must be something being done right. And people enjoy watching it, and I enjoy doing it. What I really enjoy, I think the thing that I enjoy the most about doing this sort of stuff is like meeting the people, meeting the other players, and like grouping up as well. I love grouping up with people, and it's not just like if I was doing this on my own, yeah, I could get groups, and I mean honestly, I probably would have joined a guild by now. I haven't joined a guild yet. But yeah, I don't know. I find it fun doing this and meeting the people, and no doubt sometimes it gets frustrating. I don't know whether it would get frustrating, but I will say one thing. Like, I'm usually very perceptive and responsive to things in the story, but doing when you're recording, you have to talk at the same time. You do tend to miss a lot. Not miss a lot, but just sort of miss. Kind of like I'll say something and someone will say, "Oh, you did that in the story." Like that's when so and so said this. And I'm like, yeah, I don't remember that. But that's why I got the bros to help me out and not get stuck. Do you know what I really... One thing, and I've probably said this 1,000 times, the instant mount with no cast time, that's what I like a lot. It's so fluid, and you don't piss around with like 3-second times on cast times on mounts, and you can mount in combat and things like that. It's just so much better, so much more fluid. I think having a mount time is so dated nowadays. Well, I may as well get these while we're here. Hey, what's that? Oh, it's my mech. I looked and thought, hey, that looks like one of my hammers. That looks like my weapon etched into the side of the coral. Not far wrong, because it is actually my weapon. Just my alter ego. Right, let's work our way down here. What's the thing? Against the corruption. We've got to be close now. We've got to be close. I always get like this when I'm near the end of expansion. I am enjoying myself, but a part of me is like, oh, I just really want to get to the next bit now. And when I get to the next bit, I'll enjoy doing the majority of it. Every time you get to the end, just like, oh, I really want to get to the next expansion now. It's not that I don't like it, it's just I want to get there. And there's only so many episodes I can do a pure story mode. Maybe well, I can't remember. I think everyone said the story would naturally lead me to the dungeon at the city of Araya. Hopefully that's the case, because I hate doing things out of order. So, with a bit of luck, it will send me there. If it doesn't, as I said, I'm going to single man the story mode, because apparently you can do that. So, I think that'll be quite fun to watch. As I said in the last episode, excuse me, I want to do I do want to do all 4 paths, no matter how long it takes. So I want people to volunteer to come along. Right. Against the corruption. Ah, Traherne.
Greetings, Commander. This is Havrun Gretchen, one of the spirit shamans of Holbrek. With her is Larenthir, War Master of the Vigil.
You're an inspiration, Commander. Many believe that if we can defeat Zaitan,
She's a very interesting furry.
Bring great hope to the Norn.
Silvari sing of your victories.
And he looks like he's got a sexually transmitted disease on his face, or a couple.
It's my pleasure to meet you both.
He's going to be disease boy, and the other one's going to be furry.
What's our goal?
I have created a ritual that might cleanse a dragon's corruption. If it succeeds, this mission could be a turning point in the war. My research suggests that the royal tombs were deeply sacred. They may still hold the connection I need to restore the land with Or's fading life force. If the dragon discovers our attempt, he'll try to...
Is that an outfit, or is that actually her hands? It looks like an outfit, but she's a very...
Give us all the time you can.
We will, Marshal Traherne.
She doesn't leave much to the imagination, let's say that.
Or die trying.
I promise I was listening to the story and not looking at her hands. Oops, I've been caught napping. I was going to say I had one handful, but after that conversation that we had just about a pause, it wasn't that way inclined. I was otherwise engaged. Right, look at him. Traherne's off. Let's kill the nobles. is her name again? Gretchen. Oh shit. We've got more baddies. I'll be glad that I say this, and then everyone always says to me, just wait. But I'll be glad. I'd kind of be glad to see the back of the Risen. They're a pain in the arse. And there's way too many of them. Okay, let's go, go, go. Go, Traherne. Right, we got some hentai tentacles and this guy which we're about to destroy. I'm just going to unload everything on him. Take the actress to the bishop.
This is a Zabe Kabar.
Zabe Kabar.
Titan's forces will be relentless. Our survival is in your hands.
I understand, Marshal Traherne, and I won't fail you. You'll have the time you need.
Spiders. There's Risen everywhere. Come on, Traherne, let's go. Sandbagging. I miss Sandalhead. Where's Sandal in all of this? I miss the old team. All of our members that have fallen. Countless people that have died. Not that asked about the tactician. He kind of brought that on himself for being a synth, but yeah. Otherwise, I miss all the others. We're the boys, me and Traherne. Killing spiders for days.
This is the place. We'll perform the ritual here.
It's a bit creepy, old Traherne, isn't he?
Zaitan will know. Be ready for anything.
Defend Traherne. Okay. Easy enough. He says while he disconnects. Hee hee. We'll dispatch these super quick. I got your back, Traherne, no worries. Is this the only one? Apparently so. Oh, it's a veteran. Wait for that thing to go out. We absolutely wreck with this. I'd love to see the other classes or professions, whatever you call them, like their version of the early elite specs at this point in the game. Like, do they all slap as hard as Mechanist does? Who's this being chased? We're overwhelmed. Yeah, good one. Bring them all to us, arsehole.
We must put her to rest. They are abominations. We must put them to rest.
Does this mean I'm going to pick up the sword and die again because I think I'm invulnerable? Alright, well, we're done there. Yeah. I'm just so scared of disconnects now.
No. We were so close. By the pale tree, it's impossible. All this, all these lives.
We could have handled ourselves, to be fair. You didn't really need to stop it.
Traherne, didn't you see? The cleansing worked. For a moment, the spirit of the land rose up like a breath of wind.
Oh, it's STD.
We all felt it. It was as if Or's own soul was fighting to be free. The ritual was a success.
But the absolution didn't hold. Though sacred, the royal tombs weren't strong enough. This isn't the heart of Or. I wonder if such a heart still exists.
Wait. Remember the vision that the Pale Tree gave us? An Orion king spoke of the source. Maybe that's something that can help.
You're right. The source of ore. Yes. I think I remember hearing about such a thing. A priestess of Grenth and a shaman of the Norn spoke of it.
Did they?
Those sound like solid leads. Which should I follow?
That, my friend, I shall leave to you. 2 roads to the same goal. The cleansing of ore and eventually Zaitan.
Zaitan is an absolute arsehole to get to, it seems. Now, what should we do? That's the question. Agreed. Now, there are 2 ways to proceed. We could appeal directly to the old gods of war, specifically Grant, or we could recover a legendary magic map to guide us. I mean, the magic map does sound fun, but I worship Grant. The ancient priests of Grant were said to be keepers of Or's deepest secrets. We'll find them in Or's Cathedral of Silence. It's a terrifying place, half shrouded in the mists. Sounds perfect. Let's go.
Closer than ever before.
Sign me up.
Cannot give up hope. My wild hunt is not in vain. This is a challenge we can overcome. You have my gratitude, Commander, for all you've done.
To the shrouded cathedral, then, to the priestesses of Brent. Select your reward. Yeah, don't need that. Mech's just going berserk on everyone as usual. Right then, search the hidden vaults of Or's Temple of Grent. Which are down here, apparently. So let's make our way down. But while we're here, oh, everyone's doing Fortuna Dirge Caller. As a... Alright, come on then. Always willing to thrash a fellow Pacti. Yeah, destroyed. Get the hell out of here. He didn't even know what hit him. There they were, the lesser classes attacking him. God. Lesser attack classes attacking him. We crushed him. However, we can't get out of a gate, so there is that. What's this? Enrage Risen. Yeah, you can enjoy yourselves, Risen. We're going to follow the road down and then we'll get this other waypoint as well. Oh dear. Jump our way through. I do feel for the old players of this game that had to do this running. This would have been absolutely toxic. But then you always think that. And like, when I think back to playing World of Warcraft Vanilla back in 2005, I think these days we've become somewhat lazy on MMOs. I mean, you think, oh god, this would be awful, but actually, you know, that was kind of part of the fun, and it made the world feel a lot bigger. It certainly did with World of Warcraft, and I imagine it did with this as well. It was, I mean, yeah, it sounds a bit annoying, but yeah, I feel like... Let's use these. Okay, we've got another one. What was I saying? Yeah, it makes the world feel better, and it's the same with flying mounts as well. You shrink the world, although I enjoy using them, and they make my life, for someone who hates verticality, they make my life very easy. I'm always glad to get them. However, you do tend to shrink the world. Like when you're running around like this, you know, you'll see another person like this. But if you're flying, I mean like proper flying, not just gliding, then you miss this sort of thing. Not that it particularly makes any difference because the person isn't talking to me, but it just makes the world feel alive, I find. Right, the Cathedral of Silence.
This temple must have been magnificent. It's painful to see it so ruined.
You can tell that just from this rock entrance.
Destruction of ore, but it's still standing. Good work, that.
Of course its foundations were good. That's where they put the tombs.
Lead the way, Commander. Welcome, Commander. I've asked Priestess Rai to join us. Her knowledge of the god of death is unmatched.
Good.
I never thought
Nice
I'd be
shoulders.
standing here.
Reminds me of the
The
Nemesis
Cathedral
Tier
of
2
Silence,
set in
the
World of
first temple
Warcraft.
of Granth Interia. This is the shrine of the Seven Reapers.
Who were the Seven Reapers? Priests of Grenth?
Mortal heroes that fought beside Granth when he defeated the god Doom and ascended to the throne of death. They became his avatars. I
Sounds
can
like a
still
nice
feel
guy.
The altar's sanctity. The secrets you seek are here. But Orion rites were very different. I may not be able to call the temple guardian.
Don't worry. Where faith ends, science begins. This is my Voed. That's very old energy detector to you, non-geniuses.
Interesting voice
At
act.
this setting, it triggers old emotional resonance, visions of the past. When we get to the altar, we'll watch the image residue of the Orions and see what they did.
Okay, seems cool.
Follow me then and we'll find that altar.
Secure the altar of Granth. Okay. Nice looking area. Apart from the spiders. Gotta fight our way through the obligatory trash. Interesting, there's a point of discovery in here. Let's go, Joes. Let's just pull everything.
Refreshing.
Look, we've taken out the entire pack and these jokers haven't even killed him yet. Jester. Oh god, there's a big boy. I always feel like spiders are women. You notice that everything that you never see a male spider. Whatever goes on, it always seems to be a female spider. Oh, we killed the leaders. We should just be able to dispatch with these. Hatchling can do one. Alright. We're here. We've secured. We haven't secured the altar at all. I kind of look forward to playing like an alacrity mechanist. Is there an alacrity scrapper as well? Oh, there we go. The knight. Let's just nuke this down real quick. Okay, so this one takes a bit of pain. Nothing we can't deal with.
Activate the Voed.
Get the Voed out. Watch the resonant images of the Orion priests. Where are they? Oh, there they are.
Are at the doorstep of Or. They plan to sear our
Maybe,
nation
of course,
as
the
they
Char
pass
are here,
over.
trying to mess things up.
Vizier Kilbron says he can defeat them, but we must prepare for the worst. As Desmina did so many years ago, we shall call upon Grinth for his aid. If Or dies, at least we will be with him. Where is the god to whom I give my is the god to whom I may beg revenge against those who scorn me?
In order to commune with the altar, we should mimic them. Everyone to your places.
Okay.
Where is the god to whom I may give my undying devotion? Where is the god to whom I may beg revenge against those who scorn me?
Follow where I lead. Come whence I call.
Speak with the seventh Reaper, Avatar of Gwent. Okay, our Avatar of Gwent, talk to us.
Hail, Ancient One! Rise from your frozen tomb. I, your priestess, call upon you in the name of Grenth himself.
Who dares sully me? A true priest? Is there such a thing in this fallen land?
I am Grenth's servant, and we have survived many dangers to speak with you.
A lot of spiders.
Please, hear us.
I see in your heart that you are no stranger to death. Very well. I will hear you out. But in return, you will kill in Grenth's name. The keeper of this shrine has fallen to Zaitan. Grenth wishes him returned, but I am too weak to perform the task. Destroy the keeper, and I will answer your questions.
Thank you, Dark Reaper. We will do as you have asked.
Destroy the corruption. Return the soul of the keeper. Go.
Okay. Yeah, we'll kill in your name. That's fine, as long as we get the answers we need. We need to get to Zaitan, so... Right, fill the corrupted priest. Find the corrupted priest of Gwent. Where is he? Right, straight down. No problem. I think I prefer playing mech as a melee, but I think in raids I'd probably prefer a ranged. To be honest, I don't care what I prefer. I prefer winning on damage. I want to do the most damage. That's all I care about. I am a bit of a DPS fiend, to be honest. It helps me play better and helps me play tighter as well. I know sometimes you can get a little bit mad and then just avoid tactics just to get top meters, but I don't care about that. I just like doing the... I enjoy doing the raids. Yeah, the only thing about raiding nowadays, you know, I'm older than I was in the old days. I mean, I still raid on World of Warcraft. You know, if you play too many MMOs, I think you can kind of... you've got to be careful, because unless you're actually a streamer or full-time YouTuber, you know, you can't be doing raids every single day. I mean, my wife would not be happy unless I was earning money, and she'd be very happy. So that's what we need to do. Road to making the wife happy. It's an infinite road. More spiders. Oh, the keeper of the shrine. Okay. Well, keeper of the shrine, I'm afraid to say we're gonna have to sort you out. This is why ranged is so good, because you don't ever have to worry about silly melee stuff like that. There we go, Avatar of Gwent. What say you?
We've done it. Praise Grenth.
Praise the eternal
Praise John
alchemy,
Boy.
you mean? It was my device that summoned that creepy guy in the first place.
We've fulfilled our part of the bargain, Reaper. Will you honor yours?
So shall it be. You seek the heart of war, then you must go to the very beginning. The rock where the gods first set foot upon this world. There is an artesian well hidden in the mountains behind the temple of Melandru. There, you will find the place where Ore began.
Okay.
Thank you. We'll go there and cleanse this land of the dragon's corruption. Or we'll once again be free.
Let it be so. I will see you again, heroes. In every swing of your enemy's blade, I will be there.
Then you can just port us there and have us done with it. Select your reward.
What's next?
More money. Well, more materials. I think I've got 250 of those. Well, this is the thing as well. Here's a question. I haven't asked many questions this episode. Bloodstone dust. This is an ascended piece of thing to craft. I assume craft ascended stuff. But I've got 250 of it in the storage. So how much of the... Is that enough to make ascended gear? Or is it like stupid? You need like 250 for one bit. Let me just clear up this a little bit.
Nice gear.
I just need to... the bags are getting full. There it is. Anyway, look, I'm going to pause this, do this, then come back. We continue on. And we got an XP buff thing. So, that's always good. Now, where the hell is the next bit? Oh, it's up here. How did I not get... I mean, actually, I can go up there, but before we do that, I feel like we should go down this way and get the waypoints. I'm going to leg it through here. Can I... oh, God. Can I mount? No. Follow me. There's one. What are these Temple of Grent? I see these around in the other places as well. Were they not called Temple of Grent? They're called something else. Right. Let's do the hero challenge. How many hero points have we got? I've got so many materials now. I really should do some crafting. But the crafting will be... what do we need here? 10 for that one. Crafting will be on a stream. Because I'm not doing crafting for the video. It'll probably be very boring to watch. Should we have a look at the Karma event? So, oh, he's actually got the Berserker gear. So this is probably where you got... What's this one? Is this a condition one? Yeah, so this is condition Berserk exotic gear. The thing is, though, that we got nowhere near enough. I know later on you get it. Rubicon's a heat... I thought that was the healing one. Oh, no, hang on. That's medium. That's... Oh, they're the different types, aren't they? Heavy, medium, and light. So... the accessories as well. Shame we can't buy these. We could have bought like rings, backs. I mean, you probably don't need to, but if you've got like millions of currency, then why not buy it? Where did we want to go? Oh, we wanted to go north. Okay, in the interest of keeping the episodes down to where we've slowly been creeping up to an hour episodes again, so we're going to take them back down to where they should be, 30, well, not 30, but around 40 minutes, that's it. So I imagine at this point, we're probably going to have, I don't know, 1 or 2 more episodes. I may do an episode where we break it up a bit. Just because we've done quite a few story modes in a row. I may do a PvP episode, I don't know. I'm going to see. I kind of want to get into some dungeons. I really want to get to... The reason why I've done so many, I really want to get into the living world stuff and get onto Heart of Thorns. So, but I'm going to do Living World 1 and 2, definitely. And then I'm going to have to see when we go to Heart of Thorns. But, you know I can go now, but I want to do... I'm not missing Living World 1 and 2, because apparently I've been told to definitely do those, so... from me and Freya von Van Halle, until next time, peace.